Before you pack your bags for the Hudson Valley, let's talk about the 5 things that surprise most newcomers. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Hoffmann. Every year more people leave the city for a quieter, more balanced lifestyle here in the Hudson Valley. And I get it. We've got space, nature, great food, and actual parking. But relocating isn't just a move, it's a mindset change. So today, I'm breaking down the 5 biggest things no one tells you about living here, so your transition feels exciting, not overwhelming. Expect a change in pace, and that's a good thing. Life in the Hudson Valley runs on what I call neighbor time. Things take a little longer, not because people move slower, but because they actually stop to talk, help, and connect. If you're coming from the city, that shift can feel strange at first, but give it a few weeks. Soon you'll find the slower rhythm makes room for more living. Coffee shops remember your name, your favorite trail becomes a part of your week, and you stop measuring days in subway stops. The pace change isn't a downgrade, it's an upgrade in quality of life. Now that you've slowed down a little, let's talk about what tends to surprise newcomers next, the space. You'll have more space and more to take care of. Most people move here for space, yards, basements, driveways, but space comes with upkeep. You'll suddenly care about things like oil deliveries, lawn care, and whether that woodpile is far enough from the house. It's not a burden, it's just different, and it's part of the trade-off that gives you more breathing room. Pro tip, build a local network early. A reliable plumber, electrician, and handyman will make your first year much smoother. More space feels amazing as long as you plan for the responsibility that comes with it. Once you settle into the rhythm of home life, the next surprise is how connected small towns can actually be. Community is real here. In the Hudson Valley, you're not anonymous, and that's a good thing. You'll meet neighbors at local farm markets, local concerts, and school events. You'll know your barista, your mail carrier, and probably the person who plows your driveway. This kind of connection builds safety, belonging, and pride of place, but it also means word travels fast. Be kind, contribute, and your reputation will carry far. In small towns, community isn't something you find, it's something you join. Let's get real about something most people don't think about until after the move, cost differences. Expect cost shifts, not savings. Yes, you'll likely save on rent or get more house for your dollar, but the budget picture changes. Property taxes vary widely by county, utilities can fluctuate with the seasons, and commuting, if you still work in the city, adds time and expense. The key is awareness. Research tax rates, ask about average heating costs, and factor in travel if you're splitting your time. Moving north stretches your space, but budget intentionally so it doesn't stretch your wallet. Finally, let's talk about the part that really makes it worth it, the lifestyle. You'll redefine what weekend means. One of the best parts about living here is that weekend becomes a state of mind. Farm-to-table dining, local hikes, vineyards, and river views, all within minutes of home. Instead of escaping for peace, you're surrounded by it. This is where life slows down just enough for you to actually enjoy it, where morning coffee comes with birdsong instead of sirens. The Hudson Valley doesn't just change your address, it changes your perspective. Relocating here isn't just about buying a home, it's about building a new rhythm that fits who you are now. If you're thinking about making the move, download my Hudson Valley relocation guide below. It's packed with local insights on neighborhoods, commute times, and what to expect in your first year here. And if you'd like help finding your perfect place, let's talk. I'd love to show you what makes this area so special. Subscribe for more Hudson Valley living and real estate insight every week.